What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and happy Collaboration Eve here in Artery Gear Fusion. We have that Atelier collaboration coming tomorrow, so I'll definitely be back for a video for that then. But in today's video, let's talk about the two free shop waifus, which are Toca from the Alliance Supply Store and Lydia from the Badge Exchange, aka the PvP store. So let's start off taking a look at Lydia here, whose art is just fantastic. A little risque, but you know what, whatever. I love her in-game model here with her fist up and then the extra fist on her back. Dude, that is really, really nice. All right, so let's take a look at Lydia's skills, shall we? Starting off with her skill 1, this one is called warm-up punches. So this deals damage with an attack stat modifier to a single enemy. It also restores HP equal to 12% of the damage dealt with a 20% probability to inflict attack reduction down. That's a 50% attack decrease. As you skill this bad boy up, you're gonna get more damage, and you're also gonna get an additional 15% probability on this skill. So 35% chance to inflict that attack down reduction. Her next ability is actually a passive. It's called Butterfly Slide. And you want to talk about a bloated ability, right? So let's take a look at all the facets of this skill. So at the top, right, all of this unit's skills always deal critical damage upon hit. So you definitely want to be stacking her up with critical damage and raw attack. Now, upon hit, reduce the cooldown of terminating aggression by 1 turn. That's her ultimate. We'll talk about that in a second. If it's this unit's turn, reduced by 2 turns instead, and when skill 3, her ultimate is on cooldown, take 10% less damage. But there's more. After taking a hit, until the next turn is over, her basic attacks deal damage to all enemies instead, and she also reflects 20% of incoming damage. As you skill this bad boy up, you're gonna get all sorts of damage reduction as well. And then here's her ultimate, right? Terminating aggression. The highlight of this ability is this, right? At the beginning of battle, this skill is on a maximum cooldown, so you can't open up a fight hitting terminating aggression. You have to reduce the cooldown by just going through natural turns or using Butterfly Slide, right? But once you actually use it, it deals damage once again with an attack stat modifier to all enemies with a 75% probability to inflict infirmity, which is like infirmary, for 1 turn. That basically disallows a unit to restore HP, so basically a heal block. You level this bad boy up, you're gonna get even more damage, and you're gonna get an additional 25% probability on this bad boy, so it's almost guaranteed. Now, when it comes to blocking and healing, it just really depends on what type of content you're tackling. When it comes to PvP, you still do see plenty of Morrises in Heron, so this might not be a bad ability here. And she's also green, which definitely comes in handy right now because there is just a lot of really powerful blue units in PvP, especially Grace, so not a bad unit there. Now, if we take a look at her phase 3 technology, that's gonna give her terminating aggression, looks like just an additional turn on that heal block. Now, her rank ups are going to be a little difficult to get because you can only get 1 copy of this character per month. So I'm not sure if they're going to be instituting any type of like universal currency or anything like that to rank up characters like this. But she is going to get that percentage-based attack, and then she's going to grant her allies plus defense as well. All right, so here we are, Lydia in combat. I really do like her combat idle animation, nice and bouncy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Her ultimate is on a 6-turn cooldown by default on the opening round. So let's see if we can get that ticking down here. This is her basic attack, just pretty much a standard punch. We do know that the probability to inflict that attack reduction is pretty low, so did not get that on anyone. Right now we have 3 turns on the ultimate. Now, once we get smacked in the face here in a second, right? You're gonna go ahead and smack us in the face. There goes the smack in the face. Got us a bunch of debuffs, but now we should be able to do our ultimate. So now let's do the ultimate AoE and see if we can't get, oh, I forgot about animations. I have my animations off pretty much all the time, so I forgot this game actually had them. So there goes the no longer can you guys heal action there. Taking a bunch of damage here as well. So now you can see the cooldown on our ultimate is already down to 3 turns thanks to that passive here. So smack me in the face. Hit me again, hit me again. So now we're down to 1 turn on the ultimate, and it's already time for us to do the ultimate again. We're ready to go. And there you go. There's the ultimate. So that's Lydia. As far as should you grab this unit, I mean, I'm a collector. You can't ask FG. I'm definitely going to always grab a character. No matter how good or bad they are, I'm absolutely going to grab them. Now, for everyone else that's not FG, as far as grabbing these characters, I still think it's a good idea because there is content in the game in the future that's going to push us to have bigger rosters. Because right now, you know, if you've been playing the game since global launch, you pretty much have a set squad already, you know, in probably every single color. But there is going to be more content in the game that's going to push us to have even more characters leveled up. So I think she's a pretty solid unit and she looks awesome. So shout out to Lydia on that one. Oh, she's about to die. No! So the other free shop waifu is going to be Toca. Here's her in-game model right there, looking pretty snazzy. Now let's take a look at her skills. So skill 1 is called 5 Principles. So she deals damage equal to her attack stat modifier plus 2.7% of her max HP as well to a single enemy with a 35% probability to inflict attack reduction for 2 turns. If she nails that attack reduction, she also gives herself an attack boost. So she makes your attack go down, she makes her own attack go up. As you level it up, more damage, and then there is a higher status proc probability by 15% on that skill. Her skill 2 is called 8 Dimensions, deals damage once again with that attack stat modifier plus that 3.8% max HP to a single enemy. This will remove 1 buff from the target and neglect their status resistance to inflict critical chance reduction. Interesting, right? So leveling this skill up is going to just give it even more damage, but pretty much a guaranteed ability to block an enemy's critical chance. I feel like this is going to be more useful for like boss encounters versus like PvP, but I could just be making stuff up. And then her last ability is called 6 Joints. Deals damage once again equal to that attack stat modifier plus 12.7% of max HP to a single enemy, and it's always a critical hit. The level up effects is going to be even more damage and reduce the cooldown by 1 turn. So guaranteed critical hit here. I'm thinking still, you know, attack set and an HP set would probably be best in this character, but you know, you can always rock critical damage as well if you want to take advantage of 6 Joints. If we take a look at her technology phase 3, that is going to make her ability 6 Joints gain additional critical resistance boost for 2 turns. So she's kind of like an interesting give and take unit, right? So she can take away your attack, give herself attack. She can take away your crit, but then give herself crit resistance to make it so that you really can't crit. So that's that unit there. If we take a look at her rank up abilities, it's going to be percentage based attack, and then her group skill right over here is going to be HP percentage. Let's take this unit to combat. All right, so here she is in combat with that kung fu stance. There, oh dude, I like her number 1. Very awesome. One more time. Very cool. So then here is her skill 2. 8 Dimensions. Dude, I love the angles of these abilities, right? Like, that's one really awesome thing about Artery Gear Fusion is like the angle of the camera and how it always shifts around. So when I'm blasting this unit with this ability, the camera kind of like shifts a little bit. I like that so much. But then here is her ultimate ability. Little jiggle there. Unnecessary, but also necessary. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. There she goes. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very cool. So there you go. There is Toca. So that will do it for today's video. Nice little look at Artery Gear Fusion. Like I mentioned, I will be back tomorrow for the Atelier collab, and we're probably going to go deep, real deep. But first, we got to clap ... here real fast. So let's go ahead and do big ol', oh, I forgot once again. Ultimate skill animations are on. Haven't seen that talent in a whole hot minute. Very awesome. Coming on down on ya. Oh wow, everyone? Really? I didn't get a single one. Okay. Well, we have to go for Grace. Like, you literally have no choice, dude. You have to target this Grace. His Grace is meaty. Meaty. There goes his Alice. I'm sure he's gonna, oh, dude, I love it. So Alice gave Grace an additional turn, which triggered my dot effect on her and killed her. You love it. All right, chill. Relax, FG, relax. I wonder if I get it out, FG. I'll go ahead and give, I'm not gonna be able to kill this Morris. Let's see if we can kill Morris. Morris has defense down on, that's 2 stacks of debuffs plus my ultimate plus, yes! All right, so down goes Morris. Now we're pretty much good to go at this point. No fear. So that is going to do it. Get a little smack in the face from our girl Hirin. And oh, dude, your Genja is not even that powerful. Like, has an elemental advantage towards you with red, and it still didn't do that much damage. We'll go ahead and do AoE. I don't really like Alice's ultimate, but she's not an SSR, so it's not that big of a deal. Totally makes sense there. I like this ability here. Sundering Cannon. Good damage, good damage. I do have this one powered up. I'll show you what that looks like just in case you guys haven't used this character just yet. Go ahead. Oh, no, the game is starting a little... Oh, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. I was getting a little laggy. I'm still getting laggy. A little lag session here. But we should be good. Talons to the face. Say goodbye to your accuracy. Not that you need it. Bruh, I want this game to also have... I want all games to have PC clients, because emulators are just not consistently reliable, you know? They're just not. I usually get like a little issue with my LD player. Every, I don't know, every couple hours of gameplay, it'll get really, really laggy and slow down, and I just have to reboot. It's not that big of a deal, but it's also a big deal, you know what I mean? Scratch to the face, goodbye accuracy, that's gonna be a GG. So for my Milvis, I have that little gear slot unlocked, so I'm always trying to level this up every single day I possibly can. For a while, I was actually farming the wrong stage. I was like, dude, why do I not have enough of these? I was farming the hardest stage. I was like, oh, dude, I gotta farm the easy stage first. So a little behind on that one, but trying to power that up. And I also have the one for hearing as well. I don't know if it's super, like, I'm not gonna focus on it, but I still, oh, no, I don't have it, because I'm broke. 300k, dude. What is this? Gain a passive effect at the end of the enemy's turn. If an ally has debuffs, gain 2% action bar. I don't know if that's as high as a priority on that one, but so that's what I'm currently working on here in the world of Artery Gear Fusion. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, I'm out.